Welcome to the George FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss how we went for round 16, so should be good. Scored 2005 this week, and our best round rank for the year, which is nice. It's the last buy round, a lot of people struggled where we did okay. And into rank 839, which is season high, so happy with that. So wasn't expecting to go up with this team, but I think next week a lot went right for us. Like a lot of the players we didn't have from whether it's support or Carlton players early on, a few others as well. Rowan Marshall put 70 points on Gawn. It's been the opposite the last 3 weeks. So to get a bit of points back there was nice. But I'm hopeful we'll go up in the ranks, but we'll see how we go. So it should be good. But I am slightly concussed, delayed concussion at the moment. I think I had a bit of an episode last night where I had like a dizzy spell and hit my head somewhere. Don't remember where I hit my head, but I woke up next to where I hit it, so I assume that's where I hit it. But I'm all good. But I haven't had this. I think this is my second concussion in my life. Had one I think 2 or 3 years ago as well. First two. It's no joke. Not feeling the best today. Like I think some people have this delayed symptoms that can go on for once they reach a certain amount of brain damage. They can symptoms like daily and stuff. Like I think Paul Seedsman came out and said that. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. I'm not too bad at the moment. Like I've been in bed all day, pretty much, or since about midday. I couldn't even watch a screen. Like I watched probably the last quarter of the Crows and then watched the Freo game on my phone. But until then, the head hurt too much to watch a screen. But pretty crazy stuff. People that have to go through that. So it really sucks if anyone out there has that, and hopefully can get better. And then watching UFC as well. UFC highlights today. People getting whacked in the head. The craziest thing I've ever seen in sport is when they knock someone out and then they hammer them on the head while they're knocked out. Oh my god! Make sure they're dead. Basically, make sure they're KO'd. So that's crazy. But no, I'm all good. No stress. But it's it's under control. I have some recurrence of some dizzy stuff due to some stomach issues. So all good. I'm on top of it. So. Just have to do the right thing and didn't last the other night. So anyway, my team, I think when I first read out this video, I'm like, welcome to the round 5 review. So I think I'm fine in terms of I'm conscious. I don't have long-term or memory loss or anything like that, but I don't know why I said round 5. So maybe still slightly off and not really funny either, but okay, enough of that. So the team, defense was awesome this week. Geordie Clark, where's he on the top 6? He must be up there now. Been a really good starting pick. D5 at the moment. I think McCarthy's probably up there too. That's total points. I'll just go, go total. I'll go average. So not counting McCarthy, I guess. We'll speak about him, but that's crazy. Holmes is D1. I didn't even realise that. So he's been killing us. So no Holmes this week. It was nice. And Tom Green's the other one. Ash has been good. I mean, Whitfield's probably D1 if you take out the concussion game. Rosie and Clark and Nas, really happy with Nas this week. I mean, first quarter, I don't know what happened, just didn't get near the ball. And I remember Nas last year in DT, I wanted to get him in, I didn't start him, but just watching him was just annoying to not own because he gets so much, easy and free ball, switch and overlaps in defense, and he uses it so well. Why wouldn't he be getting this much ball? So he's so annoying to not own in the other format, but fortunately did get on him early and finally got around to getting him this year. It was him or Whitfield, and we'll see who averages more. I mean, probably should be Whitfield, but NASA's going quite well at the moment. So I like our top. I'm very happy with our top 3 defenders. Clark's excellent. I think he'll walk into the All-Australian team this year. Rosie might be close. I think he'll be squad. Because he's already had the All-Australian started forward. But I really like his game. Very strong intercepting game as well. So I like that. Defenders who can intercept are great, or just get Nasson and Whitfield, who pretty much get fed non-stop. So Sheasel, been a bit of a roller coaster this year. I'm surprised he spat out a lot of good scores lately, like 3 good ones and then this 60. I'm surprised his CBAs don't go up. He did start getting CBAs in the last quarter and didn't really do a whole lot. Oh, sorry, in the second half, it was a second half he started getting CBAs. So, yeah. 5-day break into a hard matchup in the Dogs. I think he is going to be looped with McCarthy this week. No, I can't be bothered. I'm doing changes. I already put my players back on, but that's all right. Josh Dacos, 96 is not really good enough, and it's 30 touches for mid-90s, low tons most weeks, so it's not a bad pick. It's just not a... if it's not a great pick, it's a bad pick, put it that way. It's it's not competitive like against the top teams to have this type of pick. The fixture was really, really good, and that was part of the pick as well, but I don't know. This run is pretty good. I'm happy with this run. Richmond's there, Carlton no good, Melbourne give up, Adelaide give up to defenders, so Fremantle were for a while. I'm not sure they still are, but the run is good. He holds. Against at the time it was Holmes was I think 5'10", and he actually dropped further after that. Sinclair was 5'20", and Dacos was I think 4'90", and we went for the cheaper in Josh Dacos. We would have had money. I don't think we had much money last week, but I can't remember. But I know we were tight one of the weeks. But yeah, not the right pick. And then Colby's good. He misses a few kicks here and there, but when the good kicks come off, they're insanely good. And just watching Daniel back there, sort of scramble to get 20, 30 meters outside of the square just to kick it another 40. He doesn't do any significant damage with any of his kicks that I've seen. I can hit the simple ones, but when it comes to the difficult kicks, they want it in McKercher's hand. So when they're extending D50, they'd much rather McKercher, I think. So I'm happy with him, and he did 105 to 110 in this role last year. And apart from this blip in the wet, the numbers are good. So he's getting it done. We paid $390 for him, so that's all good. Midfield, so Sarong is my M1. I cannot believe that. Butters will end up M1, you would think. Yeah. Maybe a Jordan tag here. So I think I didn't even realize. So Garcia was putting attention into Sarong. There wasn't every stoppage because I was trying to figure out what was going on, but it definitely was happening. Certainly in the first half, I think Sarong had 10 touches. So look, this is Sarong. When he gets tagged, he gives you 80. He doesn't really give you 60s and 50s like a few others. Butters, I think, got West Coast, so he's very important, and I think he must be 85-90% owned, I think, so he's not really, if he has a good week or bad week, it's not going to make a difference depending on if you captain him. Andy just gone last few weeks, that's alright, I'm very happy with this pick. Post-buy, 117, and he's currently doing 118, so sort of doing to expectation after dropping a bit lately. Bad ratio as well today, so lots of Optus games, or 4 out of 8, I guess average. That's all right. Nick was really good. He was our captain this week. Optimize did put it on. We did VC Nick into Dawson, so fortunately Nick got it done for us, 131. Dawson probably wanted, I missed most of this game, but I missed the Dan Curtin show as well, so pretty excited to see what he can do for the Crows. I hope he can make a run at Rising Star, because I think it's probably Levi's good, Murphy Reed's good, Harvey Langford's good, although they have been playing him a bit more wing. I can't remember what he played on the weekend, but I know before that he was playing more wing. Nate Caddy's good, but I think Curtin has a little bit more developed and has an easy run. What's Curtin? Should I really be looking at Dan Curtin's numbers? Not really. 350k, damn, made 200k from starting price, but okay, maybe I'm just overrating him because he played Richmond, but I feel like he's been quite good lately. Maybe I'm just a crow's enough, and maybe it should just be Levi Rising Star. Bont, you don't get this from Bont often. Strange, wasn't tagged. I think he'll be fine. Like 110. That's like, I'll be happy with that. Most people have him. I mean, yeah, you want more than 110 from him, but I just have a low bar sometimes. Cordwell didn't play, Dunkley didn't play, so like, who are the better mids here that we're losing points on? We have Merritt as well, who I think will be fine, but it's going to be tough with a few tag games. But Parrish is injured, apparently, which might help Martin and Merritt. So like Hewitt's there. I mean, Hewitt's probably better. I mean, Cordwell can go with Hewitt. I think McLuggage is the one. Ed Richards had a down one, but he'll be fine. Maybe mid, like Ash is better. Like, Took's doing 110, which is interesting. I think most people just did not even look at him. Libba regressing a bit, but he can bounce back. It's probably McLuggage. How's Heaney going? Yeah, he's cooking. It would have been a good upgrade. Damn, love some Isaac Heaney. I mean, Errol would be a fun pod. I think he probably did 110 post-buy for me last year, I think. Maybe a bit more. He's mostly wing, and I think, yeah, he makes an enormous difference to that Sydney team. But yeah, like, there's a few other, like, these mids are not bad, but I think there's a few others that can put 10, 15 points on them, like a McLuggage maybe. But I think Cordwell, he'll piss in top 8 for DT. SC, I think he's close enough. But yeah, no, he scores, like, look at this. How can I complain with this? I think I got him in the Brisbane game, I think. No, maybe Carlton, one of the two. Sherry's sort of just gone last few weeks. Now, do you VC him off a 5-day break into English? I mean, so English, so Grundy went 190 on English, I think, or 180. So I think we VC. My worry with this is, actually, North have been a good clearance team this year, but maybe that's because of Sherry. I do worry the Dogs mids just shark everything. They're like very good contested ball team. Rowan, I mean, this is nice. Rowan's post-buy has always been really good. Look, we've had a few rough ones. Like, we got him in for this 55, 89, 80. Got some points back. So this was a week to get him against West Coast. But if that was a week you got him, he was a great pick. If you got him like me, like an idiot, against Wits and Gawn, I guess you're not happy, but now you're kind of a bit happier. I mean, the run is Meg's big body. Grundy, not sure if he's restrictive, but might be tough given how he's going. And there's a Geelong, there's a Richmond, there's Eston. So there's some really soft matchups here, but there's also some, Sherry, Gawn, Grundy. Forwards, we'll get Baz and Nick Martin back. So Martin with no Parrish. I'm interested to see the mid-time here. There's also a Richmond matchup, which should be nice. Krista, just going. He's all good. Jack McRae, 91. Thought he was good today. Like, first half, first 3 quarters, he was just like unreal in contested situations. But even like Hugo Garcia, I don't think he scored much, but he was fantastic, I thought, today. Steele was solid as well. But yeah, the mids were quite good. But I think fourth quarter, the double ruck job just got going. And yeah, Jackson sort of took over, whether it was ruck or forward. Probably more forward. But yeah. Chad 96, take that. Rankin 14 minutes. I think there's not much more to talk about, but so apparently Rankin was on like 80 at halftime and didn't do anything. So I don't love this pick. But you take a 99 against Richmond, you probably wanted a bit more. He's got Melbourne, who aren't going that well. We got a West Coast here, we got a North here. Showdown hopefully gets up for lots of home games, 5 out of 8 home games. So look, if he can do 88 plus, I'll just take it. Like, the only player that's killing us in the forward line, what's Kennedy doing? I mean, I'd rather Kennedy than Rankin. Yeah, hopefully Rankin goes alright. It's definitely Luke Jackson, like 24%. I don't know. It's just him and Grundy, like the best pods in the game. Like McLuggage too, but like Lug's probably putting like 10, 15 on your worst mid, whereas these guys are putting... Jackson's putting 40 on my... Feels like he's going to put 40 a week on it on F6, or just, yeah, Grundy's like... It's crazy stuff, what he's doing, so get Merritt back too. So I am optimistic with Merritt the next few weeks until the tags come. In terms of trades, we'll see what happens with Sheasel. If I had like 4 trades left, it's pretty much like a nothing spot, I think, in terms of it's not like I feel okay. Like I feel good with 4 trades left. I don't think I've had this many ever. I think I've had 3 before. I mean, maybe I've had 4, I'm not sure, but I definitely haven't had more than 4 if I have. Been doing YouTube for, I think this is the 8th or 9th year now. 9th, I think. No, 8th. That's not important. But like, if you have 5 and you want to sideways someone, like I'm not against that. If you have 4, you got to make a decision. Do you want to be aggressive, or do you just want to hold off in case injuries or whatever? Or if you have 3, like that's probably when it's like, oh, maybe, especially if you have injury prone players like a Mills, Corbell's done a few soft tissues as well. Stuff like that. If you want to think that way, that's just the way I think. But like, certainly with the Mills, be cautious with trades, I think. But I guess it's what's your risk tolerance. Like for me, I think I'll sit. If I have to do something, if Sheasel, so for those that don't know, Sheasel's getting scans on his shoulder, but I think there's a report saying that he's like Rue's confident he'll be okay. Whereas I think Luke McDonald might be a bit worse. He's got an issue too. What can we get to? I mean, we can get to Sinclair. The interesting thing with Sinclair, for my sake, is he's been killing me, and I've been trying to get him in. He's had a few down ones, so I don't want to be like sucked in. Like he has a few down ones now. He's going to be bad. Like no doubt he'll get back to close to his best at some point. But because he's in like 85, 90% of teams in top 1%, I think we just anti-pod and hopefully he does poor for our sake. The one would be Whitfield, who we know was clear D1 post-buy last year, and I think would be D1 at the moment, if not for a few forward games and a concussion game. So that I wouldn't mind doing and actually make a little bit of money on that. Yeah, I don't know. Sheasel can score fine in this role, but he can also score really poorly. So yeah, even a few weeks ago, I was looking at maybe do we trade Sheasel, and then he went into the midfield and just dominated for one of those games. So I think we'll just hold off for now. And if I did, get someone, it would be Whitfield. But like in terms of getting like, no, that's just 600k. We can't get Jackson. It's impossible. I guess there's a few underperformers to talk about this week. I guess we'll sort by ownership. I think Horn Francis, I held him in fantasy. That has been like my fantasy team's shit. It's like 8k at the moment, but that hold has been so catastrophic. Like I've held him for 4 weeks out, I think 3 or 4 weeks out, and then he went really well, but he stayed out the game. So I think he went like 110, and then it was a 60, and then a 30. So really bad hold. But we'll go through ownership and see any plays that scored poorly this week. I'll just comment on them. Like, not gonna. But yeah, watching Daniel, he's shocking to watch. I don't know why North are playing him. Home 68%. It's going to be a really tough anti-pod for us. 620k is nothing we can do about that. So Darcy went poorly. So in the third quarter, one of their forwards, no, it was English, had a bit of a knee issue that he was carrying. So Darcy had to ruck a little bit more. And I think he got double teamed by Blakey. And then I saw like Justin McInerney trying to help out from the wing as well, I think. So I think Darcy will be fine. You got to remember Keith forward. I mean, he's got North this week. Nice run. Oh, what the hell was this? Played Sinclair back-to-back because of his return. That's funny. You got Essendon, Heller injuries. Melbourne, they've dropped Lever, West Coast. So it's like there's enough games where he'll do well. Like I wouldn't panic. He's doing probably like 100 plus for the whole season, so I wouldn't panic on Darcy. He'll come good. He'll be fine. Warner's just going like, yeah, I don't know what the CBAs are, but it's what it is. Like Gordon Witt's matchup, he's going to go back to killing us, but hopefully he slows down for our sake. Geordie Clark's been good. Chera, this is like his first bad game for like the whole year, apart from like I think for at least 2 of these games he had to go back to defense. Otherwise he's been good. So for me, I think he's a hold. Like it's one bad game. Carlton are a mess though. Yeah, looks like Vossi's lost the players. Callum, so I kept a close eye on Mills. I have him in Sportsnet because teams clap there in terms of cash gen, where he's pretty much all I could get to. But I don't think this was a role issue. Maybe if you disagree, let me know. For me, like there was a chase in the second quarter where he just gave up. Like it was blatantly obvious that for whatever reason I don't know if he was puffed out, but yeah, there was like a chase on the boundary line, probably about 50 meters out, and it looked like he just couldn't accelerate at all. It was shocking to watch. So is the lack of conditioning because of plantar fasciitis would have been off legs for ages. So I don't know. Maybe like he didn't look good to me. Like the last few weeks he's looked good. This week I think he just had a bad game. Maybe the body wasn't feeling great or whatever. Bit banged up. I think he'll be fine. Just didn't look great in terms of form. But I don't think role was the issue here. I think Roberts is more up the wing, and Lloyd started forward. I can't remember where he played, but yeah. Dale got tagged against Richmond, so that was a bit lucky because we were preparing to get our ass handed to us by him. Yeah, the run is sick. Sickening run. Annoying antipod. And yeah, Horn Francis. So this is like, I've been wanting Horn Francis. He's been a terrible antipod until the injury happened. But basically, he's injured. They subbed him off precautionarily. Precautionarily, if that's a word. Is a shoulder issue. So what do you do? I'd be holding and hoping he comes good. I think I've done that in the past with like Sherry when he was playing through injury. Marshall, they reported, was playing through injury and just stuck fat and hopefully they come good. Sometimes they don't, which kills you, but more often than not, if they're playing, then surely they're just not going to play him injured for the whole year or something. But yeah. Anderson's been a good pod. Got tagged, still tunned. I think he's going to be top 8. A lot of people traded Neil. Pretty low ownership. I think that's about it. Rowan's pretty low owned, 17%. Some people have got him in this week. What did Shea do? 71. He'd be 77 average. Not really surprising, but they're playing a bit more Erasmus in there, and Jackson's getting CBA, so it's. I think when you bought him, you thought the mid-time would be okay, but they've just made some changes due to the list, like who fits where and stuff. But captains this week, 23.5 minutes. Hopefully we'll wrap it up. Usually we go 30 plus, so wrap it up now. I think it's Sherry. You got Nick. Could he cop a Shinkotta? Probably. I think I'd rather VC Nick. MCG. If you have a Tom Green Tom Green loves West Coast, kicks their ass. A Baz or Holmes could be here. Baz, I don't feel fully comfortable captaining because we know he's had a few injury niggles throughout the year, like the hammy and whatnot. Early in the year had something. How does Butters go against Brisbane? I reckon Port can make a game of it. They're top 5 players. Georgiades, Bergman, and the big 3, like seriously good. If they can keep those 5 together and build around that, I think they'll be okay. What are we looking at? 120. I mean, it's not really the matchup we're looking for. This West Coast Adelaide Oval, it's auto captain, but what are we doing? How's Rowan go against Meek? 160. The Utahs. Frere boys, James Jordan. I don't think Andy will get tagged. I think Sarong's their main clearance guy. I think that's probably the one they go to if they do. Still cannot believe Sarong's M1 after the first half of the year, but no, he fights to the death, old Sarong. But yeah, I think at this stage it'll be maybe Nick into Baz. I guess like what's Sherry done last few weeks? On the eye, just been a bit off. Yeah, not massive. Feel like he's due for a big game though. We'll see. Baz, Sherry, Nick, probably a combination of those three. We could go Bont, but I think I don't like VCing mids off 5-day break, and I die on that sword. But hey, that's right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good week, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.